This is what I wish my hair would always sit like. It used to look like that. But like, this is giving. Should I do the intro like this?
Welcome to my channel, oh, to my channel. Maybe from this video you want to follow or leave a like, you would comment and subscribe. Don't be shy, I'll tell you what I like.
Hey guys, it's Julie. I just want to start the video by saying this video, as you can tell from the title, marks the first day of the plus size readathon. So if you don't know what that is, definitely go check out my announcement video. But basically, it's a week-long readathon from October 1st to October 8th, where we read all things plus size. I'm co-hosting this readathon with Lexi Reads here on YouTube, and yeah. But yeah, I don't want to make the intro very long. Without further ado, if you're ready to see what I'm reading for this readathon, keep on watching. Still tastes nasty. Hello! Let me just take this off. Fun fact, I broke these. Well, SMR. I broke these. My mom attempted to fix them, but they're on their last leg. Oh, I'm updating now. It is currently 11:45. 15 minutes, right? Yeah, 15 minutes. Math. Minutes before the readathon starts for us New Yorkers. Sorry, I'm in a bonnet. My hair was in braids, but the braids were itching, so I took them out. So now my hair looks crazy. But I figured, you know, like, when in doubt, bonnet it out. So I made some templates for the readathon. So I made my little TBR. Now it looks slightly different than what was on my video. It's because I didn't anticipate that I couldn't find the actual book. I thought it would be like, oh, library or where I normally get my books, but no. I'm trying to refrain from getting Kindle Unlimited because my toxic trait is like I get Kindle Unlimited and then like read like 2 books out of the whole month, and I'm like, it's not worth $11.99.
Can't you get it through your thick skull that I'm broke? Dead, flat, stony broke? See? I've got $3.85 in my purse. Do you want that, Roy?
We still might do it. We still might do it. I put the TBR on my laptop so I can see it and then tell you. Now I'll put it up on the screen, but just so you know. So anyway, week-long readathon. So I figured, hey, read a novella and finish something so that you feel, you know, accomplished. You know, you haven't been reading like these past few days, so it's like get back in that reading vibe, that reading energy. You should start with a novella, and we shall see. Honestly, there's so many books that I've been seeing lately by some Black authors, and I'm like, so I'm trying not to throw my TBR out the window. So out of the 3 books on my TBR on this picture, I have Queen Size by Jessica Kane. Now I read Husky by her and it was pretty good. I gave it like 3 stars. It wasn't like the best thing, but this one sounded interesting. So this one is like this contest. These men buy these women, like buy a wife, and so these girls do like this contest to show like, oh, these are my talents. I'm better than this girl, better than this girl. You know what I'm saying? And the main character, she doesn't really want to get married, but she has to take care of her family, so she's gonna do this begrudgingly. But then there's this king, right? There's always a king, and this king is like, ooh, I want her, but like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's one option. Like this one was like way off my TBR. Then I was like, Only for the Week by Natasha Bishop. Now this one I was currently reading like 13, 15, something like that %. Okay, so she had this ex. The ex is marrying her sister. You heard me, her sister. She's gonna have a romance with his best man, which is also his friends, which also like, she always thought that he hated her, but on the low, he was like really obsessed with her. And he was like, I'm not going to do anything to mess up my friendship, so I'm just gonna back off. But now that she's single, I'm ready to mingle. You know what I'm saying? So we have that one. I had stopped because I just wasn't in the mood at the time. So now I'm in my sweet era, sweet fall vibes. So I'm ready for this one. So we have that one. And the last one I thought was Hush Little Baby by Ashley Michelle, or yeah, I think it's Michelle. I actually don't really know what it's about. Now, I had watched a TikTok when I was looking for plus size horror book recommendations on TikTok, and this one came up a lot, and people were just like so obsessed with it. It's supposed to be a short novella about this girl, she's trying to explore her feminine side.
I can tell that you're in touch with your feminine side.
Nah. But like she's trying to explore some things. Her current boyfriend, she's like, oh, he's so boring with life. He's just boring with everything. And so I guess it's gonna be somebody that's gonna tempt her to cheat or drop her man and get a new one, maybe just for the night. I don't really know, but it's supposed to be horror, so I'm assuming. And I saw something like mask, gloves, but I'm leaning heavily towards Hush Little Baby just because I've seen so many people talk about it. I shall see you in the next clip when I finally decide what I want to read. Peace.
Thought that he the one, but I'm getting lucky. Then it's my 4-leaf clovers, like Mama said there's plenty of nice guys. Taking, I think my heart's going over my these stations. I don't need no one.
Hello, sorry I'm so close to you. I have now started another book. I'll update about that later, but I'm reading Queen's Eyes, right. There's a part like right at the end of the first chapter where he's like, oh, she's gonna be my mistress, right? And she's like, he's like, woman, I'll have a word with you, right. And then she's like, oh, well, I have got 2 words for you. Drop dead. Yes. Eat it up. Eat it up. So much better than the other one, to be honest. Sorry. Oh my god, it's so bright. It's currently 6:15. I haven't gone to sleep yet, but I need to say something. Okay, I finished Queen's Eyes. I'm gonna explain that later. But now I'm reading, what's it called? Beast. The Beast, right? And it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. And then, so her friend, the main character, got dumped basically, and her friend set her up, and she picked some. Everybody has beauty in them, but she just didn't find him attractive. So, the main character described this man with Bugs Bunny teeth, and I was assuming it's like real Bugs Bunny. She's like, you ain't got no other friends? She said, sweetie, you have to make sure it's a 2-way attraction. So basically saying, don't nobody want your big ass. That's what she said. That's what she didn't say it in so many words. And so I said, Kendra, what you said? Ain't that your friend? But I'm liking it. 4%. I just have to let you know. Because I said, Kendra was triggering me. That friend that ain't a friend that just calling you big. And, you know what I'm saying? It's triggering. But I'm liking it. Because at first I was like, she first saw this tall black man, and I was like, oh, okay. But then I was like, the cover don't got no dark black man. And I was like, maybe she just, that's the photo she just found, and when maybe she couldn't find a dark black man. But then I was like, no. The whole thing is he's going to be a scarred hero, like scarred on his face. So I was like, oh, this ain't. And then she turned, and then she said Bugs Bunny teeth, and I said, huh? What? So I don't think that's love interest, thank God. But yeah, Kendra, that ain't your friend. I mean, that ain't your friend. Kendra ain't your friend. That's what I was trying to say. She ain't Kendra. What's her name? Azalea? Ashlea? I don't know. It's a real black name. Okay, I will update later. Peace. Hello, updating. How are you? I'm talking low because technically it's 1, but me and my mom slept late, so she's sleeping right now. But I want to update. It's the first day of the readathon, and I finished 2 books, which I mentioned, but I didn't tell you my rating, all that good stuff. So the first book I finished was Hush Little Baby by somebody, and I gave that 4 out of 5 stars, but more like a 3.75, 3.5 type of vibe. It was good. It was just really like hella short, so I didn't really have any emotions either way, it was good. It was smutty. It was fine. The plot twist I saw coming. So, but I mean, it was okay. The playlist though that came with the book, A1, except for this one song. Like, that scared the crap out of me. I was like, it was like a cover, but like a punk rock cover, metal maybe. I don't know. The one where it's yelling. No offense to punk rock lovers or metal or whatever. What's the other one? Then I finished Queen Sized by Jessica Kane. That one I gave 4 stars, straight up 4 stars. I liked it way better than the first book, just because it was a little longer, so we got to establish the relationship and stuff like that. I really liked Gwen, and I liked how she was like spunky. She was like, you can't talk to me like that, right? But then also, she was spunky, but like, she didn't put her money where her mouth is, and she didn't practice what she preached. So she was saying, oh, he can't do this, he da da da, but then still giving up the cookie. And I get it, because it's a short book, so it has to be that. But then I was like, I didn't feel like I earned this relationship. So that's why I rarely like novellas, because I'm like, I didn't earn this relationship. Like, I was slapped with the relationship, but I didn't feel it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel it slap. And then I was like, okay, I could read another novella and be like, oh yeah, I finished another book. But then I was like, no, I personally, no offense to you novella lovers, I feel like I don't feel like a true reader until I'm reading a full book and finish it. So if I can finish a full book in one day, then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a reader. But it's not a competition, but that's just how I feel. So I was like, let's read a book, actual like full length novel, so I feel accomplished. I tried to read Dragon by Kat Blackthorne, which was on my TBR, but I wasn't in the mood. Like, I got like maybe 9%, and I was like, I don't feel like this right now. So Beast by Pepper Pace, I think that's how you say her name, and I am really enjoying it. I'm now 14% because I started reading again once I woke up, and I'm just enjoying myself. I'm annotating in this book, and I don't annotate like on my Kindle thing, like you could highlight and then write a little message. So I've been doing that, and I don't normally do that, but this book makes me want to, so I'm enjoying like the whole experience of doing that. Did I tell you what this book is about? Yeah, I think I did. No, I didn't. Okay, anyway, this book is about, it's like a Beauty and the Beast retelling, hence Beast. Okay, she basically adopted, she's like, I'm gonna totally reinvent myself, and I'm gonna work out, and da-da-da-da, and he's like a deformed man, and I guess it's gonna be a romance. Like, you see them hint at the gym, like they always go in the morning, and they see each other, and da-da-da, and then he's over here thinking, oh, smelling like flowers, ugh, I like her, but like I don't like her, you know. And then she's over here like, oh, who's that? But also like, his music taste is nice. They haven't full out said they like each other, but it's like they're interested, they're like intrigued by this person. So period. I like it. It's not like a quick like, oh my god, yeah, I like her, let's screw, you know what I'm saying? I'm the slow build, you know what I'm saying? Actually liking this better. He's giving like Cinnamon Man vibes, while also being like this beast that's like scaring everybody, but he's like a sweetheart. Oh, I love it. I was describing him, what he looks like his deformed face, and I was like, but cause like at first I couldn't, like, it was like cleft lip, but then also like a stitch in the middle of his face, and I was like Chucky vibes, and I was like, I don't know if I could get with this. But then I was like, oh, you've read Minotaurs, you've read octopuses, like, you really talking right now? But that was like, but not
practically deformed
in a book. Like, I'm not used to that. I'm just gonna go. Peace. Updating. Have one butter toast, one peanut butter toast. My mom made it. Shout out to you, Wally. Been a few hours since I updated you. 24% now. I had to take a big old juicy nap because I was so tired. Oh, this is what I forgot to tell you. He put the contact in his mouth. Like, she had a contact. And as a contact wearer, you know you ain't putting your contact in your mouth to I'm sorry, the word is lubricate, but you know, that's what she said. But to lubricate the contact, first of all, that's dirty. Two, you can get an infection like that. You don't know where his mouth been. But she was out of it. She had blacked out because she was working out, but she hasn't been eating. So that was, I don't know if the author, that was like a typo or she never had contact before, but he didn't even lick his finger or something. He put it in his mouth and then put it back out and then stuck it in her eye while she was unconscious without she couldn't even say no. Anyway, she is so obsessed with her ex, who ain't even really her ex. And then he over here, I'm Team Beast. I'm sorry, I'm Team Beast, but I ain't even Team her. And she the main character. But yeah. Girl. You heard that cry? Yeah, I'll update later. Low key, I think I'm gonna keep this hair for the outro. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Alright guys, this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, press that notification bell to be notified every time that I post, because you're gonna be wanting to see what I read for this readathon, like period. And comment down below and what you are planning to read. Let me know. Yeah guys, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.